Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen, here where we talk about everything lifestyle, sister locks, and career. Now today I want to talk about career. I recently posted a couple of day in the life vlogs with me being a quality analyst, and I got great feedback from you guys and a lot of questions in my comments regarding to how I got into the field and interview questions and things like that. So I did want to go ahead and address that for you in this video today. Also, I want to say hi to all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys. Definitely stay tuned. All right. So one of the questions I got was, how did I become a quality analyst? Now, I do not hold a certification in being a quality analyst. I was actually promoted into that position within my current company. I personally I'm more of an auditor when it comes to quality. I evaluate production and I give my feedback on my findings. Now there are other different types of certifications, other different types of quality analysts out there. You have testers, developers, you have, oh my gosh, the list goes on. It's up to about 10. I've seen between 5 and 10 different types of quality analysts, and it also depends on the industry that you're in. So it is something that you do have to do deep research in and see what it actually does. Now I did actually look up the actual definition of a quality analyst, and it says a quality analyst is responsible for analyzing and ensuring the quality of software products and systems. You confirm that products or services meet the standards set by the company or the industry that you're working. So again, that I evaluate production. Now this can also be in a lot of industries such as food, beverage, healthcare, software development, manufacturing. So again, you have different levels of analysts depending on what industry that it is in. So you can end up being in a warehouse if you're manufacturing, or food or beverage, you can be in a warehouse. Now healthcare, you can be in a lab, or you can be like me, sitting behind a desk. So it really depends on what industry that you're in to know what kind of quality that you're going to be doing. Now, starting off, according to salary.com, the average pay for United States is between $60,000 to $76,000 a year. Now I don't know what the levels of that entails, but you definitely can be more if you depend on the industry or the certifications that you have entails to being a quality analyst. Now, for the certifications, there are quite a few certifications that you can get in being a software analyst. Now there's one, according to guru99.com, they have one, there's one called International Software Testing Qualification Board. Now this is a standardized qualification for beginner software testers, and it holds, and it goes towards the agile testing, being an agile tester. Now there's another one called Certified Test Engineer. This certification is best suited for the tester who wants to prove his or her expertise in the field of quality control. Now there's another one called Certified Software Quality Analyst. This is a specially designed course for an experienced tester who's working as a quality control or a quality assurance professional. So, and that's just 4 of them right there. So there is at least, that's 3 of them right there, and there is at least 6 just for the basics. And then they have the managers have their own certifications, and then they have, and the list goes on. It's just wow. I'm going to post this article that I did find on guru99.com, so you guys can take a look at it to see if that's something that you would like to do. So again, it is very broad, and I didn't even know until I started researching this. I didn't even know. Now, starting off to become one, definitely you are going to need some prerequisites for a lot of these certifications. You are going to have to look into either having a degree or the years of experience, depending on the certification that you're going into. Now, these degrees can be a 2-year or a 4-year or a 6-year, if you want to be a master's in it. But a lot of these have different levels. that you have to do in order to even think about the certification. So that is something also to keep in mind. Now I also did, because I did get some questions about, now some of these certifications can be taken on Coursera, if you're familiar with that, or Udemy. Now if I'm pronouncing those wrong, forgive me. But those are two online courses that you can actually do to get some of these. So that is also good if you like those. Now, I would say some skills that are transferable from your other jobs is your soft skills, like communication skills, because you're gonna have to be able to communicate with other people on your team, on your findings, or anything that you have come across. And also being a self-starter. Being a self-starter, especially if you work from home, you are remote, or you're basically by yourself. If anybody's not micromanaging you, you're gonna have to be a self-starter. So that is something, especially if these companies have deadlines that have to do so they can get out to their stakeholders, their clients, you're gonna have to be a self-starter to make sure that you're pulling your weight. And also being detail oriented. If you're gonna find something wrong, you're gonna have to document what you find and what it should be. Especially I know I have to do that in my field. If I find an error, I have to do screenshots, I have to document, look up manuals to make so they can see what it should have been opposed to what they actually did. So that also, it is time consuming, but it also covers yourself in the end, and for the person to know what to do next time. So it all does play a part into be very detail oriented. Now I did look up some interview questions, because I did get a question about interviews. Now I did look this up. I looked up on testgorilla.com. I did not know if that was a thing, but I came across it. So I did look up some questions. All right, so you right here on testgorilla.com, they had a question right here. It says, what makes you a good fit for the job? Now with this, this is usually come with the recruitment. But you really want to sell yourself on this question. What makes you a good fit? Why, opposed to the Joe Smo next door? And you want to make sure you are answering this question correctly. And it says according to the website, it says this question gives the candidates a chance to talk about their personality as well as their skills. Look out for candidates who show passion instead of just talking about their experience and skills. So that's the key right there, passion. Talk with passion, okay? Now, another question, it says, are QAs responsible for resolving production problems? Now, some will say, you're not supposed to say no, okay? They want a yes. And you want to show yes because it shows that you are a team player and you can be motivated to do what it takes to overcome obstacles. That is your job, is to find the why behind the what, okay? So think about that. And another question, in your last project, what did you accomplish? Now with this one, you want to look, they're looking for passion and pride, and they want a capable QA that are proud that their past projects and love to talk about them. And you want to also talk about any problem solving skills you did, any collaboration that you have done as well. So you want to go from the issue to the resolution, and a little bit of what you did in between to how you get there, but also you want to shine on that one, okay? And another question is going to be about prioritizing your tasks. They want to know how you do that when you have a heavy caseload. For an example, they want to know, did they follow a strict schedule, or are they more comfortable with less fixed schedule and able to adapt as needed to resolve expectation issues as they arise? Think about that. Did they know when to ask for help? Were they able to prioritize tasks efficiently? So that's something that they're looking for when they ask that question. So how are you handling things when you're busy? Okay. And another question, what is the most difficult project you have worked on? This is where it gives you a chance to shine. So if you have to gloat, pat yourself on the back, do that. Okay, make sure that you are an expert at what you're talking about. Try not to stumble over your words, just take deep breaths, speak clearly, and so they can really take in what you're telling. So here's a question here, because I'm looking through different ones. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm looking through different ones, and I will put this in the description box so you guys can take a look at this and study it. Now it says, what are the qualities that make a good QA leader? It states that this question is ideal for hiring QA member to lead a team, or the role has potential to progress to a leadership position in the future. So this one is for candidates who talk about empowerment, honesty, great communication, and active listening. Now for some technical ones, they're going to ask, what is a software bug? They have a bug in a software is a failure or error where the software within the software code. A bug will prevent the software from working correctly. Now that may seem simple, but they will ask questions like that just so you will know the basics. They will ask another. I'm going to do this last one. In test automation, how are the assert and verify commands different? Okay, and they're going to have things like that. So you think about what you have learned depending on if you're doing the technical side or if you're just doing like what I'm doing more at the evaluating production side. They have this website here. I think would be really good for you to at least prep yourself. Even if these are not the same exact questions, it will at least prep you for what's going to come. So I am going to post that in the end. Now again, you guys, I do not currently hold a certification in here. I'm actually thinking about transitioning out of being a QA, and I'm going for my Scrum very soon. Within the next 30 days, I'll be going for my Scrum product owner. I think that'd be very good for me, and to mirror along with business analytics. So I won't be in QA, hopefully not too much longer. I did enjoy it for the past year, but that is it for now. But again, if you have any other questions, I don't mind making another video for this. But until next time, bye.